Hello there, Internet. I just bought a set of Koni Yellow adjustable sport dampers, and as you can imagine, I'm a little bit excited.
Oh yeah! Woo!
Now, I know I said that I was going to do lowering springs on stock shocks to see kind of how that would work, but I realized the only way that that's actually going to be a decent test is if I had more or less new OEM shocks. And then I did a few more back road tests on my car and really paid attention to how it was handling the bumps, and I'm pretty sure that my rear shocks are shot. Now, I decided if I'm going to upgrade them, either I save up and do full coilovers, or I do it in steps, so I can tell you how each of these mods affects the handling of the car. So I got these Koni Yellows because I had them on my Saab 9-3, and I love them. They're adjustable. So this is the rear shock, and it's adjustable. It's not as easily adjustable. You have to push this all the way in, which you can do with your hand, and then turn it when it's down there, and that will give you tighter damping or looser damping. The front shocks are much easier. There's a little dial that sticks up through the strut hat underneath the hood, and you can dial it with a little knob that they give you back and forth. So these are adjustable, so that's going to help me on the track dial in my handling balance. So I bought these from Northern Performance in Ontario. I went back there because before I started doing this channel, I bought something from them a while ago and I had a really, really great experience. They're very professional and knowledgeable and incredibly quick with delivery and with talking on the phone. So I called them up and they hooked me up with these. So a huge shout out to them. If you're in the area, check them out, or you can order from anywhere, and they will give you what you need. They have an awesome showroom, which they told me is just going to be expanding very soon, and it's going to be a huge area. So a huge shout out to them for hooking me up with these. Now, I'm going to be installing these in the next couple weeks, hopefully, and I'm going to do a DIY and a review separately, right? So I'm going to hopefully show you how to do them for the rear. And the front, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to take the struts out and I'm going to take them to somebody to actually have them compress the springs for me. Because not that I couldn't do it, I just don't necessarily trust myself, and it's pretty dangerous to do yourself. So I'm not going to show you how to do it. I'm not going to recommend how to do it because it's something you have to be pretty experienced to know how to do. And if you know how to do it, you wouldn't need me to show you anyway, so it's kind of irrelevant. Now, a common misconception with dampers that I've found is that these don't change body roll as much as sway bars or springs do. These control the damping, so the release, the rebound of a suspension travel movement. And that is something that you notice a huge difference of. I put these in my Saab 9-3, as I said, and it was a night and day difference. So I'm very excited to try these on this car to see what it does. And then I have 2 degrees of adjustability for the track. I'm going to have my sway bars and I'm going to have the dampers. And then what you can do is a company called Ground Control. They make a coilover conversion kit. So if you have dampers like this, you can get a kit that comes with a spring that can be adjusted for ride height and a proper strut hat that can adjust camber and caster. So maybe in the future I'm going to do something like that. But for right now, I'm going to put these in with just my stock sport springs, and I'm going to show you what that is like with this car. And then later on, I'm going to put upgraded springs on the car to show you how much of a change that makes in steps. So if you wanted to do one or the other, you can at least have my opinions on that. So stay tuned, and hopefully I will have this up in the next couple weeks. I'm going on a trip really soon, so I'll be back after that, and I'll get at least the rears in very soon. I have to order some parts. You do need a top. You need to redo the strut mount if you're replacing your shocks on a BMW. It's highly recommended. So hopefully I will have these in soon. Stay tuned for that.